Welcome everyone to Superstars, and ladies and gentlemen, your main event here, 9 Superstars Mixed Tag Team Action, brought to you from the Smackdown brand. KK and Kofi Kingston, they team up to take on the team of Vance, Archer, and Maryse. A weird team between Archer and Maryse, but yeah, there we go. Superstars is here live from St. Louis, Missouri, the same location from ECW, because I guess it doesn't show the location graphic for Superstars when the show starts or anything like that. It doesn't show the location graphic for Superstars. It shows it for every pay-per-view and show besides Superstars. So we're just going to go and say that every episode of Superstars will be, the location will be from where ECW was last placed at. So anyway, here we go from the Raw brand. What the fuck? Santino, the Cruiserweight champion. Shit. Well. That's kind of weird. Well, the Cruiserweight title was a title for Universe Mode a long time ago, and we just kept having a whole lot of one-on-one matches between Tice Kid and Evan Bourne for a title and stuff like that, and then we soon retired the title, seemingly out of nowhere, because I just said that screw it, we don't have to do the Cruiserweight title or anything like that. For some reason, this is a glitch. Santino has Cruiserweight title. I'm gonna tell you right now, Michael Cole is the placeholder. Since obviously we're not gonna have Michael Cole do a match in Universe Mode, he's the placeholder for the Cruiserweight Championship, not Santino. I know Santino does not have the Cruiserweight title. So Santino with a toy Cruiserweight title here, not Santino walking around with a toy Cruiserweight title, saying he's the self-proclaimed Cruiserweight title of, not Smackdown, but of Raw. Anyway, kicking things off here tonight, a weird start. But anyway, William Regal versus Santino. Now, ain't that a Superstars matchup? Anyway, Santino now fighting back against William Regal. Of course, both these two men assigned to the Raw brand. Superstars will have both Raw, SmackDown, and ECW matches. And so, yeah, this is what will be happening. Kick things off here tonight on Raw. As later on tonight, we also got ECW action up next. And then in the main event, we have the mixed tag matchup, Kofi Kingston and Kelly take on Maryse and Vance Archer. Definitely an odd pairing between Vance Archer and Maryse. Beauty and Beast. Archer, obviously, the Beast, and Maryse, definitely, of course, she's always the beauty. And, well, she'll be in that situation. Anyway, now, William Regal, nice couple of jabs. William Regal, a veteran of this business, of course, he definitely could have one last good title run left in him. I mean, Regal, of course, not too successful as of late, around this time in Universe Mode, so he could eventually shift that all around. He could just change things up a bit. For himself, he could be a future champion in the Raw brand. We don't know. Anyway, now, Regal gets striked by Santino. Santino now elbow right to the back of the head. And now, nice bulldog by Santino. The ever so lovable Santino. What is there not to love about him? I mean, in the ring, but outside, hey, he's entertaining. Always makes the fans laugh. Misses that overdrop though. Here's the thing, he's not the most serious of people, however. So that is the one downside, but he loves to have fun. Well, this is the type, Santino's the type of person that Regal envies. Santino's the type of person that Regal just absolutely will hate. And of course, Regal is vicious. That knee right to the temple, he caused the knee tremble. Of course, a devastating maneuver. While it looks insanely simple, is awfully devastating. Off the chop to the chest, bringing Santino now to the middle of the ring. Santino gonna get up on his own terms, and Regal's gonna let that happen. And now has the arm here, yanking it down. And now nice straight jab right to the face right there. And now Regal, the arm drag, the technical wrestling ability of Regal. Of course, he is one of the best technical wrestlers in this business here today. And Regal, well, not gonna lie, I'm rooting for him. I am rooting for him in this matchup, and also rooting for him in the future to become a future champion. World champion may be a little bit too much to ask for him, but it's definitely is possible. But, you know, at least a mid-card champion, secondary champion, definitely could be in his nearby future. Of course, Santino and Kosoff are a tag team. Vladimir Kosoff no longer in a team with William Regal. Of course, both Kosoff, Regal, and Ezekiel Jackson were a part of the Ruthless Roundtable in ECW, of course, real life wise. But here in the Zeros mode, they're not a team. It's just Kosoff and Santino, as it will be later on, a couple months after. So yeah. But so Regal no longer has Kosoff, but Santino and Kosoff haven't been that successful as a tag team, judging upon the record from the simulations. And there we go, Regal, the brass knuckles. The referee did not see it. Regal always finds a way to sneak that in. Ever so slick is William Regal. Great superstar indeed, and Kosoff definitely watching on in this matchup. Santino is hurt, and Regal just gonna launch Santino. And now, well, there we go. The knee trembled, the knee right to the temple. And now Regal just gonna drag Santino away from those ropes. Santino, he's out cold. He's hurt. He's out cold. And William Regal has done it here at Night on Superstars. Big victory for William Regal. Gets his name up there. Nice victory for him here tonight. And well, Regal got the brass knuckle shot in on Santino. Referee didn't see it. Regal always knows how to sneak that in. And of course, the knee tremble, able to get Regal the victory. Santino's hurt, and now we move on to your next contest here tonight on Superstars. And it's from the ECW side of things. And these two men were not showcased in Tuesday's ECW episode. Well, it's supposed to be Tuesday. We probably didn't upload it on Tuesday. To be fair, I probably uploaded it on Sunday. But yeah. Well, kayfabe wise, it's Tuesday, so let's go with that. So anyway, RVD, the ECW legend, RVD. Well, he wasn't in a matchup at all, not even in the number one contenders fatal 4-way Extreme Rules matchup to see who faces Kingston at the Bash. More on that later on after this matchup, as we shall have an ECW rebound. But of course, RVD wasn't in the matchup. Terry Funk, however, was. We shall see more on that later on. And Ezekiel Jackson, he wasn't in a matchup either. So these two men will be getting some showcase here tonight in ECW. ECW feels like he deserved to be in a matchup in ECW. Of course, a couple weeks back, he did lose to Kingston in non-title contest just before Extreme Rules. Kingston did defeat Ezekiel Jackson in an Extreme Rules matchup, but even after that, Ezekiel Jackson still thinks he deserved at least a shot to become number one contender. Which, to be fair, while he did lose to Kingston, I feel like he kind of did as well. But the anonymous ECW GM, whoever he or she shall be, just decide on Styles, Mark Henry, Zack Ryder, and Terry Funk. Definitely weird for. But yeah, that's just how it is. And RVD, of course, highly respected. Ezekiel Jackson, I don't think he really respects anyone besides himself and maybe his former tag team partner and master, William Regal, in the Ruthless Roundtable. But anyway, now here we go. RVD and Ezekiel Jackson to have stuff here in the ECW side of things here in Nine Superstars. RVD immediately off the gate. The monkey flip, taking down the big man, Big Zeke. Ezekiel Jackson definitely could be a future champion here. What if it's in ECW or if he gets drafted over to Raw or SmackDown later on in the next couple of months once the draft comes back around. And Jackson, what's this, has RVD. Yup, and Jesus, what a power slam. Taking down Rob Van Dam. The whole effing show is RVD, but RVD not doing too well so far. And a double chokehold and takes him down. I guess a choke bomb or just a double choke. And now RVD getting back up to his fleet. Fleet? Did I say fleet? Where? Feet. Anyway, into a corner. Those RVD, big Zeke. So far ruined this matchup. Doing a very good job of keeping RVD grounded away from high flying maneuvers, but that's probably not going to work out too well now because RVD got Ezekiel Jackson on the ropes for a short period of time, and now this could be what RVD needs to shift the momentum. Hurricane Rana down goes off the top rope. Goes big Ezekiel Jackson, and RVD has just turned the tables. And now going to try to wear him down with a submission maneuver. Definitely not going to get a victory. Ezekiel Jackson obviously way more tougher than that. But yeah. Although he is struggling here, this could actually finish him off here. Wrenching on the arm, has the legs wrapped around the chest area. But no, big Ezekiel Jackson gonna get out of it. And now Ezekiel just gonna stare down RVD, not sure how wise that was. RVD able to think of something in the process, and wise of Secret Jackson stalling pressure time. Collar and elbow tie up. RVD probably gonna win this exchange. Never mind. Secret Jackson gets it with his power exchange. Has him up. Full Nelson slam. Driving RVD. Almost threw the mat. Now bashing his head. The back of his head into the canvas as well. As Secret Jackson showing no remorse, no restraint, no mercy here tonight on Superstars. The ruthless attitude of Secret Jackson definitely could get him far in humorous mode, whether if it's in the next couple of weeks or whether it will take months. We do not know, but it definitely is going to take him far in the future. RVD looking to, well, get higher up in the ranks of ECW. And of course, well, RVD not really considered in the ECW title picture. I mean, he is there, but not pretty. If you had to ask me, maybe not high in the rankings. Of course, number one contender is Zack Ryder, won the fail foray on Tuesday to become number one contender. And of course, Ted DiBiase also pretty high up there, maybe number 2 in contention, since he actually did defeat Christian last night, or wait, Tuesday night on ECW, which gives him a title shot. He could cash it in anytime he wants to. Of course, at the Bash, it's going to be Ryder versus Christian, but it could actually change to be in a triple threat with DiBiase involved, or it could be DiBiase and Ryder, depending if DiBiase cashes in that match against Christian in the next upcoming episodes of ECW before the Bash and wins the title. But then if he does win the title, that also means Christian has his rematch cost shortly after. And now what's this? Jesus Christ. Just slamming RVD down to a mat, and Secret Jackson not done after that. Off the ropes goes RVD. RVD just too fast for him. Secret Jackson not able to fully do much after that. Spins RVD around though off the kick attempt by RVD. Back at him. Gets the kick to connect and gets that kick to connect flush. Nicely done by RVD. The leg drop shortly after. RVD, of course, so entertaining to see. In that ring, a great high flyer takes big Secret Jackson down with that bulldog. RVD, the speed advantage. Secret Jackson, the power advantage. And now, what the hell was that? Jesus Christ. What a maneuver by RVD. That's a new one. Spinning leg drop shortly after. Doing where he can to keep Secret Jackson down, but hasn't been doing it for long periods of time. It's been good for a couple of seconds, but not for like anything too major. Although that could change here, because now, oh, never mind. Secret Jackson, he's had enough. He's gonna push RVD away from him. A monkey flip. RVD keeping that distance with that monkey flip. The running monkey flip. These running strikes, these running grapples definitely keep RVD the distance, which is what he needs against a man with the power and the body structure of Secret Jackson. Jackson, that's why, because he's just gonna push you like that. And Secret Jackson just casually pushes RVD like he's nothing. Like he's absolutely just a piece of trash. And now, well, devastating right to the face. RVD, though, doesn't seem too devastated by it, though. But it definitely did look like a brutal connection. Now, what in the hell is this? Neckbreaker by Secret Jackson. Of course, we see that from The Miz over on the Raw brand. RVD knocked out cold after that one, and the push was, to be fair, probably what changed it all up for Secret Jackson, and that gets him the victory here tonight on, I was about to say ECW, but no, here tonight on Superstars. The ECW side of things has been wrapped up. Is Secret Jackson the victory against Rob Van Dam? And well, he doesn't want his hand raised up by the ref. The ref, well, he's not gonna, well, just go against Ezekiel's will. I guess not gonna go against Ezekiel's statement order, you could say. Secret Jackson gets a victory over a great ECW legend in RVD, and Secret Jackson is taunting to a ref, telling him, "I've won. I am better than Rob Van Dam." And well, what a statement by Ezekiel Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. Major statement, as a matter of fact. As well, ladies and gentlemen, we now go to the ECW Rebound, and we're going to see what happened Tuesday night on the ECW. Here we go. A rookie mistake, DiBiase. He's been here for a while. He's not really much of a rookie, but you know, just a little bit of a mistake right there. Well, it happens, unless he was thinking of something else, well, he did decide against it. But anyway, now DiBiase still, now let's back on the roll or not. Christian able to kick him off though. Christian gets kicked in his stomach for his own troubles, and now clothesline. Nice lariat right there by DiBiase, and now on top rope, DiBiase gonna go for a retry here. Christian. Oh, no, DiBiase once again not going to do it. And that time he definitely did have a good opportunity. But not going to do it. Neck breaker shortly after Irish whipping Christian to the yard. side of the ring. DiBiase, third time. He's finally going to go for it, and a double foot stomp. Thought it was going to be a double leg drop for a second. No, or a double knee drop. No, double foot stomp there. Nice done by DiBiase, and now here we go. Same like his father, the Cobra Clutch Slam. Complete dream streaks, right? Dream streak. I can't remember. It's one of those two. Anyway, speaking of two, it's not gonna be a 2 count. It's a 3 count. DiBiase has pinned the ECW champion Christian, and now Henry. What victory will be for him? It will just be a nice accolade to his career to be ECW champion. That's only if he could win this matchup here tonight, which I've said I don't think he will be. But nice double team by Henry and Styles right there. I don't think he's gonna win this matchup. He just hasn't been all that well, and that's one of the reasons why. As he gets sent to the outside, Terry Funk right behind you, he breaks it up at the count of 1. But if Mark Henry is to, well, if he is to get any sort of opportunity, and he has to be ECW champion, that's one more thing to add to the career highlights of, well, to add to Mark Henry. Been in this business for a while, so that's Terry Funk, Ryder. He's been here for a short period of time. Styles just came here from TNA. But then again, Styles is no slouch. He has experience as well. Just one thing, it's been in other professional wrestling company. And now it's this Ryder taking down Styles, while Terry Funk taking down Mark Henry. What a fail for it's been here tonight to end things off in St. Louis for ECW. And now, devastating. Ryder takes down Styles, and now Terry Funk, working on the legs. He doesn't know it, and it's a 3 count. Zack Ryder is #1 contender for Christian's ECW Heavyweight Championship. And well, what a matchup. Zack Ryder, at the end of the day, he's won with the sack attack. That's what it's called. It's called a sack attack. And yes, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It was definitely one hell of a night. The first ever full show of ECW here in Newman, one hell of a night. As well as you just saw right there, Zack Ryder won the Fatal 4-Way #1 contenders matchup with the sack attack, pinning AJ Styles, and at the Bash, he faced off against ECW champion Christian. But like I said earlier, that could change. It could be DiBiase and Christian, or it could be DiBiase versus Ryder. So yeah, we shall see in the next couple of weeks on whether DiBiase cashes in that match opportunity for the ECW title against Christian or not. But anyway, we now move on to Smackdown action. The main event of Superstars, brought to you by the Smackdown brand. And well, here comes this man, Vance Archer. Nothing really to say about him besides a ruthless attitude. Definitely has an amazing power advantage over Kofi Kingston. And well, definitely one to be feared here on Smackdown. Well, Maryse. There's a whole lot to say about her. I could go on and on and on. But definitely could be a future women's champion here on SmackDown. One of the best women here currently in the WWE, Raw and SmackDown combined. And well, she's going to face off, well, her diva opponent in this matchup. Not Kofi, but it's going to be Kelly. So we're going to have, I guess they have, well, old history, do they? Not really sure. Anyway, Kofi Kingston, the amazing high-flying Kofi, always energetic, always amazing to see in that ring. Always ready for a fight. The ever so talented Kofi Kingston, ladies and gentlemen, he's here on Superstars. And well, his tag team partner, one hell of a good one though. What she may lack in wrestling ability, sometimes she has improved over the years. Although, one thing she isn't lacking is the good looks. Now, before I start making dirty jokes about Maryse and KK, I'm actually going to call the action here. So anyway, KK definitely could be a very nice tag team partner for Kofi. Definitely has the ability to stand toe-to-toe with someone as Maryse, Divas-wise. So there we go. Next tag team action here on SmackDown. Let's get this started. And now Kofi and Vance Archer start things off here. So it's going to be the men starting things off here in this mixed tag team matchup. And now Vance Archer, 2 strikes delivered Kofi. And now Archer here, going to get things going in this matchup. Club and blow right to the back of the arm. And now Kofi going to try to fight back. A couple strikes of his own here. And now has the arm. What's Kofi looking for here? Gets the drop kick against Vance Archer. Was kind of dazed after that one. Some way, somehow he was. And Kofi gets that nice drop kick right on the button. able to connect with Vance Archer. And now Kofi can send. Oh, never mind. Rebounds. Archer gets the knee right to the face right there. Kenny Omega V-trigger and fist drop. Looked like it was to the groin, but whatever. Come on, referee, call that. There right now, Kofi. What's this here? Oh, super hold. There we go. And now Maryse gonna break it up. I believe she kicked Vance Archer in the process. Maryse kind of effed that one up a little bit, but hey, do where it works. At the end of the day, she did break it up. She hit her tag team partner in the process, but hey, I guess it works. And now Kofi so far able to turn the tides in this matchup. Vance Archer got off to a good start with the first couple amount of strikes. Kofi, however, able to turn things around here, and Archer's gonna miss the strike right there. Kofi actually almost struck Maryse. Needs to be careful for that one. Seeing like Vance Archer needs to be careful in hitting KK. You know, you could miss maneuvers. And there we go, spine buster. Nicely done by Vance Archer. The amazing power of him. And now he's gonna tag in Maryse, the French beauty Maryse. And now, here we go. Time for the eye candy. And Kofi's gonna tag in KK. Now look at this standoff here. These two that could be future women's champions of the Smackdown brand. Of course, current women's champion Beth Phoenix. She won it a couple weeks ago, actually, on Superstars against Michelle McCool. Michelle McCool, of course, former women's champion. Beth Phoenix, current women's champion. Michelle McCool. She could use her rematch clause in the future, or she could maybe lose it in a number one contenders matchup, or something else could happen in the future. But either way, she still has that rematch clause opportunity, and unless she could lose that opportunity, she could still use it on a regular episode of Smackdown or for a pay-per-view or whatever. Anyway, now nice kick by Maryse taking down KK. And now Kelly is struggling here. Maryse has more of a vicious streak, as you see right there, slamming Kelly's head onto a mat. And now Maryse to go behind on KK. Wrestling ability-wise, Maryse definitely is superior compared to KK, but then again, don't underestimate her. She definitely has a vicious streak of her own. All you need to do is just piss her off. And well, at this point, maybe that's what Maryse has done, because now KK takes her down. Nice bulldog on Kelly's part. And now she's going to tag in Kofi. Going back to the male action here, Kofi going to wait for Maryse to tag in Archer, and Maryse going to run away from Kofi. Doesn't want him to strike her at all. But now will KK want Vance Archer to strike her either. And now Kofi hits Vance Archer and Maryse. I see there the connection, and there we go, ladies, showing disqualification victory. Out of nowhere, Vance Archer and Maryse win this matchup, this mixed tag team matchup. The victory goes to Archer and Maryse. Okay, well, I was just talking about it right there. You accidentally strike the female competitor, whether if you miss your male competitor or not, and you do it by accident, which is what Kofi just did right now. Just something, he didn't miss Vance Archer. He got Vance Archer, but in the process, while he also hit Archer, he also hit Maryse. He got a 2-for-1 special right there. And so the foot to the face by Kofi to Maryse by accident, that is going to get Maryse and Vance Archer the victory here on the Smackdown side of things on Superstars. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Vance Archer and Maryse pick up the victory in this mixed tag team matchup, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to continue on SmackDown. We shall see what happens on SmackDown between Kofi and Archer, and what if there's going to be anything between Maryse and KK on tomorrow's edition of SmackDown. We shall see what happens there, and where this situation will escalate or not between these four. But yeah, Kofi accidentally hit Maryse. The victory will go to Archer and Maryse in this mixed tag team matchup. Well, there we go. That was a weird episode of Superstars with the Santino thing, and then after that, the mixed tag matchup we just had right there, which is also weird. So the only thing normal was on ECW. So, well, yeah, there we go. Thank you all for watching for this edition of Superstars. Catch you all in SmackDown.